Welcome back to Living Local. January is National Mentoring Month, a special time to take a closer look at the impact youth mentoring programs are having in our community. According to the National Mentoring Partnership, children at risk who have had a mentor were 52% less likely to skip class, 78% more likely to volunteer regularly, and 130% more likely to hold leadership positions. Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Mississippi Valley is on a mission to connect local children with mentors and help that relationship thrive. Joining us in studio today, we have Jamie Keller. She is the Director of Recruitment with Big Brothers Big Sisters. And we also have a big Ashley Hendon here. So thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So Jamie, National Mentoring Month is a really great opportunity to celebrate the matches around the Quad Cities and also highlight the need for more mentors. So what are the numbers looking like right now?
So Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Mississippi Valley serves on average about 600 kids annually. And as part of National Mentoring Month, we are super excited to identify some award winners this month, and we're actually going to be rolling that out and announcing it at our Putt-A-Round, which we'll share in a little bit. But we, we're excited to celebrate those matches, but then as part of National Mentoring Month, it's a good way to mention the 200 plus kids who are waiting for a big. Most of those boys, in fact, and some of them have been waiting for a year or more even.
Wow, yeah, it's definitely great to highlight those numbers and that there is still a need in our community for adults in our area to step up and become a mentor. So, Jamie, some of your bigs were asked recently why they became a mentor. So what are some examples of the responses you received?
Yeah, we kind of picked their brains a little bit. So what prompted them to become a mentor might help us decide, help us figure out how to get other people to sign up. So some good answers I heard because they were mentored. So I think we can all think about someone who mentored us growing up and think, well, I am the person I am today because of this influence in my life. So I think that's a really great reason. Someone else said to be a kid again. So this gives people a great excuse to, go be a goofball at the trampoline park.
So true.
See that new Frozen movie that just came out. So you can have a lot of fun as a big sister, as a big brother. And another awesome reason I heard was to empower my little's dreams. And that's a huge goal of ours. So we know that kids have potential to do amazing, great things, change the world even. And many of them just need a positive influence to be that encouragement and push to get there.
All amazing reasons to get involved and become a big. Ashley, why did you become a big and how long have you been one?
Well, I kind of piggyback off what you just said, a lot of the same reasons. I've been a big for, I think it was 6 to 7 years now. We've been matched, and kind of what Jamie said, I know firsthand what it was like to have a mentor in my life, and so I wanted to be that person to somebody else.
That is so wonderful. Now, Jamie, mentoring can happen anywhere at any time. So what are some examples of meaningful moments that can be created between a big and a little?
Yeah, that's like the main message I want to get across, especially this month. I think people look at mentoring as this big, elaborate, scary, unattainable idea, and it's just not. Mentoring can happen in the everyday, even the mundane moments. Sometimes the most meaningful conversations can be on the drive to an activity or while you're eating ice cream, or if you like to play basketball, take your little to shoot hoops. That's a meaningful mentoring moment. You can have these meaningful moments over lunch, over a game of Connect 4, Candyland. I just want people to know it is something they can do, something that can fit into their life in those everyday moments.
Yeah, perhaps people out there maybe considering are intimidated by the fact that it seems like a lot of responsibility or it will take a lot of time.
Right.
And of course there is responsibility that comes with having a relationship with a young adult and helping to guide them and just be their friend. But really it is about just them having an adult friend to spend time with. And I think it becomes a lot more natural than maybe people would assume.
Exactly.
Ashley, as you reflect back on 6 years of being matched with your little, what meaningful moments stand out to you?
So true, and there's so many, but one I'll highlight is kind of what Jamie said about the lunch program. That's how we first got matched, is during the lunch program. So it was amazing to me during that quick 20-minute little lunch period I had with her during, of course, a game, a very intense Connect 4. I learned a lot about her, her dreams, her aspirations, and we became great friends over a really quick 15-20-minute lunchtime.
Wonderful. Jamie, can you tell us more about that school-based program and how it's different from the other program you offer?
Yeah, so we partner with 60+ different schools in our 14-county region to provide this school-based program. We work with the school counselor to identify a child who would be a good fit for a volunteer, compatible fit. And as a school-based volunteer, they are visiting that child at school during their lunch and recess. So we would, find a school that's near a person's workplace or home so they can get there in a few minutes, have that 20-minute lunch, 20-minute recess. During that time, you can play games like Intense Connect 4, Uno. Kids just love playing those games, love having somebody come and have lunch with them. So you're going to have lunch, you're going to talk, you're going to maybe work on homework, maybe not. Just have a good time with that little one-on-one during that lunch recess time. And it's a short time, but it makes a huge impact.
Absolutely. Now, and a lot of the times that is a way for people to start that relationship and perhaps grow that, as Ashley did. So the community-based program, when you do beyond the school, how does that work?
Yes, that's a good point, because like Ashley said, so she started with her little in that school program, and I think a lot of people get to know their little so well they want to spend more time outside of the school. So the community-based program is a great option where you have a little more flexibility, maybe nights and weekends, go to a game, go to the mall, go to the park, come to Big Brothers Big Sisters activities like the one we have coming up. So a lot more flexibility in that program.
And speaking of that activity coming up, let's talk about Putt-A-Round 2020, an incredible event. What are the details?
So yeah, it starts 29th and goes through the 31st. We have 24 different holes this year?
So yeah, 24 different holes. Local businesses coming in and using their creative juices to make these amazing holes for our community to come and enjoy.
Yeah, if you haven't been, it is so innovative. We're showing video right here. It is so much fun. Besides putting around and having fun with that, what else will be at the event?
So we have a lot of different, tons of creative holes, and then each one has like a challenge. There's a lot of different challenges throughout. We have challenges between the different, some fire departments, some local service clubs are coming in to do challenges. A lot of prizes. There's food at every shift, cash bar available, so just a ton of fun. And just to mention, tomorrow is a deadline. We have a special giveaway for anyone who registers before tomorrow. They can enter to win a staycation package.
All right, you want to get on that ASAP. Well, Jamie, Ashley, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
All right, for more information, you can visit bbbsmv.org, or you can go to puttaround.org. We'll also have those details posted on ourquadcities.com.